Hey, what's going on? It's Big Guns and Pistols. I'm back with another one. Right now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you guys, as you can see here on the table, this is what I currently have for an everyday carry. I'm gonna be going over each individual item on the table. First, I wanna let you guys know about my other YouTube channel. I do have 3 YouTube channels, this one and 2 others. I do so many different things. I'm a man of many different things. One of the things that I do want to mention is I want to get this channel better. That's why you hear that the audio sounds a lot better. I'm going to put a lot more effort into this channel because really what I'm doing is I put more effort into my other YouTube channels than I do this one. But this one is the one where I have the most subscribers. So I do want to put more effort into this channel instead of just recording things and just throwing them up. Right now, as I've mentioned, everything that you see on this table, I'm going to go over one by one. I do want to mention that the link to my other YouTube channel is in the description. I'm going to let you guys know about that one. And maybe later on, I might let you guys know about my production YouTube channel. The only thing about it is if I let y'all guys know about these other YouTube channels, then it will be a little too personal. You guys will be able to get into my life a bit too much. But let's talk about these guns. Let's talk about tactics, and let's talk about this pistol. So right now, you see a few different items on the table. Now, one thing I want to let you know is that this is what I have currently. Now, I will be removing some things, kind of just figuring out exactly how I want my everyday carry to be. Because at first I only started off with just a pistol and a magazine. And then I got this bag, which is an excellent bag. This is something that I went over in another video. But there's a few things on this table, so let's pretty much get started. Now, first thing I'm gonna say for an everyday carry is you gotta have a pistol of some sort. Some guys may carry a Glock 19, some guys a Glock 17. I do know more people who carry a Glock 19 versus the Glock 17 simply because the 19 is a little smaller. But what I do for my frame, see, you gotta remember that a lot of this is, it has to do with the individual. You have to customize your everyday carry to who you are as an individual. So this for me, for right now, fits perfect. So let's talk about this pistol. Y'all guys know what this is. This is the Sig P365. I'll give you a close-up of that. Hope you can see it real good. And one of the things about this pistol is it's good for me. It's good for my hands. I kind of got smaller hands and it's good for that. It fits perfect in my hands. But not just that, I'm able to put in a 10-round magazine. Okay, now I don't really carry the 10-round magazine in it unless it's the summertime and I want to be better with my concealing of it. Right now, it does have a 15-round magazine in it, along with one in the chamber, and which gives me a total for 16. That's how I carry it on the street or when I'm going out. But it's perfect. It's a good size, really compact. That's the thing I like about it. It's a really compact, small, concealable pistol for somebody who has a frame like I do. Not only that, but I love the color. Now, by coincidence, all of this match. And, you know, some years ago, I got the idea to get more Coyote Brown and Flat Dark Earth products and things like that, which I've done. I just love the color. But just so happened, all of this matches. And I do carry a spare 15-round magazine. Which gives me a total of 31 rounds. Now, one thing I do want to mention, sometimes I will carry a Glock 17 or I might carry the Glock 19X, but most of the time, probably about 80% of the time, this is what I have. Like I mentioned, there are some things that I'm gonna be adding to this so that I can get it exactly the way I want. This is another thing I have right here, this tactical pen. Okay, this is something that I wanted because it does a lot of different things. Now, this is something that I have for non-lethal purposes. It just depends on the situation. It depends on the situation, what I'm dealing with, where I'm at type thing. Now, this can do many different things. It does have a light on it, a LED light on it, which gives out a pretty decent amount of light. It does have a glass breaker on there. Let me see if I can get it focused. Glass breaker, as well as this is something that you can use to strike someone. I can open it up. Let's take a look. I think I showed y'all this before. Okay, it's a tool. It could be used as a knife, a stabbing instrument of some sort. Okay, this is built very well too. Solid steel. This is not just any ordinary pen. Okay, this is the writing part. You could use it as a pen if you need to. It does a few different things, but I keep at least this, you know. Sometimes I may have to just leave everything in my bag. And by the way, the pistol, it fits perfect inside of the bag. All of this fits perfect inside of my bag. Now, I do have the holster for the pistol as well as the holster for the magazine, okay? Now, I love that holster. It fits really good on the belt. That's the thing. Everything to me should feel bolted to your belt, which is to your body. It's sturdy is what I'm trying to say. And then these gloves here is just something I just keep just in case. You never know if you may need gloves. I don't know, you might have to use your fists. So at least keep some gloves if you're gonna be throwing down just cause. You never know what you might need it for. Now, another thing is this knife. Very nice knife. I like this knife. This knife is very strong, sturdy, made very well. And that's one of the reasons that I had it. Not just that, but I picked this up for a really good price. It didn't cost me much and it's sufficient. Came with a holster and it didn't cost me very much. Now, one thing that I really want to get to is this bag. This is a Highland Tactical Bag. And I found this at a place and I said, when I seen it, I said, man, I gotta get that. It's perfect. I showed y'all guys this before. I do keep some Clorox wipes, sanitizing wipes inside, just in case, you know, maybe I need to wipe something off. I always keep those with me in case I need to wipe something off. This bag does have a few different compartments. So that was the first one that y'all guys just seen. This is one of the main compartments right here. Here is where you see where I put the pen at, my tactical pen. I put it in there. Here's some pockets. I do have some other alcohol pads down in there. Let's see if you can see it. Down in there, you can see those white alcohol pads. I do keep those for whatever reason. One thing I also want to do is just put some more first aid gear inside of this bag. So that's that. And then back here, this is where I store the pistol. This is where I keep the pistol at. I might be telling y'all a little too much, but you know what's in this. So that pistol just go right on in there and it fits in there really good. Whether it's a Glock 17, whatever pistol you have, you might have one of the Sig M18s that fit in there real good. You can put a magazine right there. Okay, this is the perfect bag, and it does have another compartment here, you know, that you can put whatever you want to put in there. And then if you turn it around here, you'd see that there's another compartment there that you can put whatever you want to put in there. Now, I do want to make some upgrades. Because it's fine, it's good, it works, but it's not exactly how I want it to be. So for example, I do want to get some different gloves. These gloves fit me good, but I want to get some better fitting gloves. I want to get some gloves that are more skin tight like my other black gloves, like my other black gloves. But these gloves fit good, especially for something like, you know what, they fit real good. But I just like the skin tight ones. These are good if you're gonna get in a fight or something like that. But even if you may be operating a rifle of some sort, or whatever it is you're doing, these will fit good. But me personally, I like those skin tight gloves. Those are real good. And I showed y'all guys those in some of my other videos. So that's one thing that I kind of want to change. Another thing is, like I mentioned before, I want to keep some, you know, some first aid, like a small first aid kit within this bag. I'm going to be ordering something like a small first aid kit. And another thing that I do need, which is essential, is a flashlight. Now, I have many different flashlights, but they're currently in my other bags. I got about 6 or 7 different bags. This is just my small, mini, compact, everyday bag. This is just some, if I'm running, I might be running up somewhere, I might be going somewhere, and I might be going for a couple hours. I'll just bring this, just something that I can have with me for defense. But I'm talking about my bigger bags. I keep flashlights in those, but I don't have one for this. And one thing that I don't like doing is taking a flashlight or something from one bag, putting it in another bag. I just buy them for each bag. So I want to get me a nice little flashlight for this, probably some around, you can find something good for $30, $40, $50. But this is what I have and this is what I keep. Hope you guys like the video. Once again, go subscribe to the other YouTube channel so that you guys can be there when I start posting videos. I got that link in the description, and on that channel, I want to talk about many different things, show many different things, because this here, the primary focus of this channel is just for, you know, guns and self-defense and tactics and things like that. And later on, I'm gonna be getting into some shooting and going to the range. Y'all guys just gotta bear with me. But right now, this is what I want to show y'all. It's big guns and pistols. Peace.